Now that's what I call a dongle. God damn, it's a big boy. So this is Moondrop Kadenz, a flagship 1DD earphone with a price tag of $189.99. And this video will be a little bit sad and emotional, because if you have been following this channel, you know I'm a big fan of Kato, even if I have more than 6 decent earphones in my rotation routine. Kato is still one of the weird ones that, whenever I put it on my ears, I just start to question myself. Why do I even care or upgrade? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I can always spend more to get more technical performance, but I almost always lose tonal consistency. No, I'm not talking about those stupid graphs. I'm talking about the consistency of good timbre delivery. Even with Monarch Mark II, on this occasion that I feel like some percussion like bell, ring, or triangle can sound unnatural, and there's nothing you can do about it, because sound is reproduced by multiple drivers instead of one. In that sense, some may argue that the best kind of vocal quality only exists in a single DD set, and I would not argue against that. Now, why do I feel a little bit sad about this release? Is it because it's not good enough to compete in the audio landscape of 2024? No, on the contrary, it destroys competition up to $500 or even into the kilobucks territory by providing a convincing package that no other manufacturers even come close to. And you can feel it just by looking into the unboxing section of this video. I felt a little bit sad because Kadenz or Kadenz means the end of a chapter, and to my speculation, it may as well be the conclusion of Moondrop's ever-famous K-series as well. It is what it is. Nothing is never-ending, isn't it? So without further ado, let's start with a casual unboxing section. Hope all of you will enjoy it. And this is the box. A very elegant, relatively tamed and neutral feeling when compared to previous box art. Back of the box with some specifications on it. The real box undercover. Unfolding it. What I see after lifting the paper up, namely the pouch, earphones, and an accessories pack. The drivers. A close-up of the driver. A super close-up showcasing the texture of the earphones. Back of the driver. A super close-up showcasing the shape and finish of the inner shell. Here's a size comparison for anyone who's interested. The leather pouch contains a cable inside. A close-up of the 4.4mm balanced silver cable with all metallic connectors and mirror finish. Let's see what's inside the accessories box. You get two kinds of ear tips, namely universal silicone tips and spring tips. You get a 4.4mm balanced to 3.5mm single-ended converter. You get replaceable acoustic chambers and a dongle. Here's the chambers. And this time they did a very clever move. Instead of changing the material or density of the filter, they decided to provide different names for the tubes, so that it's much easier for everyone to get an idea of it. Personally, I used the longest one with real XS18 ear tips. A close-up of the converter. A close-up of the fully balanced dongle with DSP function that you can save your own EQ setting inside. Some specifications of the dongle. A super close-up of the dongle showcasing the texture of it. A quality and size comparison with the ever-famous Apple dongle. And that's pretty much it. Let's talk about build and comfort first. Everything from the earphones, cable, conductors, converters, dongle. From the top to bottom, it's well built with legit solid metal, and the quality is just top notch in basically any price range. I don't even want to mention some of the recently hyped expensive earphones that either came with a low quality plasticky shell or a shitty cable that looks like my dinner yesterday. You can see the difference in quality just by eyeballing it. Comfort-wise, it's generally great, but I still have to nitpick one thing, and that the cable is stiffer than the default Kato cable. Maybe it will get softer over time? I don't know. Now let's talk about the most intriguing part of it, sound. Let's start with technicality, shall we? The technical performance of Kadenz is stepping into the zone of Blessing 3. What impressed me the most is not about the price to performance ratio, aka achieving the technicality of B3 at roughly half of the price. It's the fact that it's achieved with a single dynamic driver, period. Nothing fancy. How about sound in general? And this is the definition of Moondrop house sound. It's transparent, airy, and detailed in a delicate sense. Someone may misunderstand that the sound signature of Kato, Dusk, etc. as their house sound. It's not. It's actually just a pop variant of it. Now what if you don't like this kind of clinical sound signature? They give you a legit fully balanced DAC amp with DSP function. Just use it and do it your own. And due to the fact that it's a single DD, it reacts extremely well with EQ. You can fully utilize its technicality and make it into Harman tuning, matter tuning, whatever you can imagine or like. It will sound great as long as you know what you are aiming for. At the end of the day, what do I think of the whole package of Kadenz with a price tag of $189.99? At least to me personally, it's a perfect answer to give a true ending to the K series, starting from Canis Pro, then KXXS, followed by the famous Kato, and now the Kadenz. The K series has always been the dear child of Moondrop for so long. It always came with superior build and accessories that the other models in the same company easily get overshadowed. I know this may piss Quintico off, but I cannot care less. He doesn't know me, I don't know him, and I'm just purely speaking from a customer standpoint. If the disc came with a refined package like this, say at least a high quality balanced cable and a dongle that stores dusk and DSP settings in it, my heart would literally skip a bit and swipe for it, even if I've bought Blessing 3 already. So yeah, this should conclude the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!